Welcome to the Idaho Profiles. I'm your host, Shadow Ghost, and just real quick, I want to talk to you guys about something. Number one, I just want to say, for the people that's been supporting me, you guys are great, man. Like 2,000 subscribers, you know, it may not mean a lot to another content creator, but to me, it means a lot, man. And a lot of you guys are great. The negativity that I get, that don't really bother me. It just motivates me. I keep telling them that. But the reason why I'm making this video, one thing I'm not trying to do is offend anybody. And I've gotten some emails, right? Now, some emails, people, I'm new to the true crime community, so I'm very wary with certain things, you know? When I had a box, like on my boxing channel, when people would email me, it's mostly for people to say, hey man, this guy's talking crap about you, this and that. Like, that's mainly what it was. Or do you want to link up and do a live? You want to do a live watch party? That's mainly the most anybody would say to me. But in the true crime, I've been getting things like, you know, I'd like to share information. Can we go live together? Can we do this? You should make, like, just different things. And I'm kind of weary, you know, because I don't know what a person's motivation is. And but I've also gotten like a couple people threaten me, and I don't take those threats serious in any way, because even though I appreciate all my subscribers, like 2,000 for me, I appreciate every single one of y'all. But I'm also not dumb. I know that I'm a small channel. I'm like a speck. I have no impact. So anyone threatening me, it's like, you're threatening me, but what about the other Idaho 4? I'm like, they've been doing this for years. I'm sure you must have sent them thousands of threats. So those are trolls. But the few people that have said that they feel offended, a couple people like, oh, I live in the area, I feel like you are trying to disgrace our people. Like, first off, let me make something clear. When have I ever said anybody killed anybody? Can anybody point that out? Can anybody show me where I said Dylan killed somebody? Can anybody show me where I said Bethany killed somebody? How about Rosenthal and Tisdale? Did I ever say that they killed anybody? I said that they're suspicious and I don't believe their stories. I don't believe you waited 8 hours and were terrified. I don't believe you saw a firecracker and went back to bed, or you saw a man attacking who you thought was Kaylee and then you just went back to bed when we know you didn't go to bed. I just find their stories unbelievable. I also find that there's not a lot of transparency in the case. I've read the court transcripts and a lot of other things now, and they were pursuing other people that had unknown DNA. And the way Othram comes into the picture is kind of suspect. The way that evidence was handled was suspect. There was one where I think it was Dylan's blanket or Dylan's hoodie or was something. There was like a test and they sprayed something on it, and that prevented them from doing other testing. Like there's like mistakes all over the place. I am saying I disagree with things, and I don't think the victims got justice. And I got into this for Xana and the victims mainly. I've never asked nobody for any money. Never asked you guys for any money, anything. If you want to support me, hit the like and hype my video. I have a personal interest in the case, and plus I love giving people content. You know what I mean? For the people that like say, oh, I don't like your style, I don't like your voice, I don't like your music, I don't like you putting your face up on there. Well, you know, to those people, I just want to say, look, it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? You know, rest in peace to my father, man. My father, I'll never forget this conversation. He said to me, son, you know, you could be in a room full of 100 people. You could look the best, have all the money. Just know there's going to be people that don't like you. And you got to understand that some people just aren't going to like you. He always used to tell me, don't go out your way to please these people. You know, focus on the people that support you, learn how to take constructive criticism and keep it moving. And understand that when you're trying to do something, people will get in your way. People just, you know, some people just won't like you. And he always said, you know, people play their part. That's why you hear me say people play their part. That's from him. And not only that, but I'm a huge believer in freedom of speech, freedom to express yourself. I don't believe in something, so I have the right to speak out. That doesn't mean that just because you can do something that it's always the right thing to do, but you have the freedom to do that. I have the freedom to say, I don't agree with what I'm seeing. I don't think that happened. And, you know, and of course there's a fine line that you got to be careful with defaming somebody's character or something like that. I've never said nobody killed anybody. I just said I don't believe your story. And to the people that got a problem with that, I am pretty sure, I don't even know you. I guarantee you, you've said things in your life and people probably did not believe you. They have a right to feel that way. Maybe they think that, you know, that you're not a good person. they have the right to feel that way if they feel that way. But I don't want to make it seem like I'm offending. That is different. Like, people saying they don't like my stuff, that don't really bother me. In fact, if you notice, I interact with those people a lot. Like, when people say, "Oh, you're way over your head, kid," or this channel got it all figured out, and I just be like, okay, well, I hope you sent all that to Ann Taylor, and so BK should be getting out next week, right? By the way, that's not my objective, is to get BK out of prison. No. I just want to speak on this case because I feel like we're not being told the truth. But I don't want people to get offended that live there. Because, look, I have no problem saying that I'm not perfect. I give, like, if I find a lead or something that somebody else did, I will give them a shout out. I'm not stealing nobody's work. And here goes the thing that I think people will respect, at least the people that have been investigating this case. They're going to respect what I'm about to say. You want to know why? Because a real person that's investigating, or a person that's in journalism, is going to respect what I'm about to say. I don't want to be like anybody else. I don't want to copy anyone's investigation. I am doing this for the first time. I want to know where it leads me. So when you say this channel got it all figured out, fine. Then that's more the better that you shouldn't be watching me then, because you know it all. And you see what I'm saying? I want to interact with the people that support me, and a lot of you guys have great ideas. And I was also thinking, the second thing I want to talk about is, the first thing is, I'm not trying to offend nobody. The second thing is, I'm thinking, how about after when I make a video, I do another video where I take your comments or your questions or your input, and I make a video and I select the best ones, like a Q&A almost, or I can drop the link and those that support me can come on. Maybe I can do that, like maybe after every video so often. I don't know, but I do appreciate my subscribers and I want to interact with them. Right now, I'm getting over, I have an ear infection. I'm still not feeling well. The holidays are coming up. It's busy. But I just wanted to say that number one, I appreciate all the support. Number two, to the people that have like emailed me or messaged me saying that you're offended, that is not my intent. But I'm telling you now what my intent is. If you still are offended after I say what I'm saying, just remember, I don't have to be doing what I'm doing right now. Do you understand? I don't have to be answering you. I don't have to be making it. In fact, some people might look at this like, why is he even paying them attention? Because I have nothing to hide. I don't care a lot what a person that is not doing this thinks about me. The people that come on and say, you don't know what you're talking about, this and that, 99.9% of the time when I click on their name, they don't even have a channel. So here goes a person who doesn't have a channel, who's not spending hours making content for people, who I don't know if they're investigating the case or not, is trying to tell you that you don't know what you're talking about. Those people, I don't know what you want me to do, but I'm like, whatever, okay. And I just keep it moving. But the people that say like, you're offending my family because I live there, that does kind of bother me a little bit, because I'm not trying to offend your family. I'm not saying the people of Moscow are evil. I said the amount of corruption in that town is astonishing, especially involving this case. Why would you take that personal? That's what I want to know. Like, why would you and your neighbor take that personal? Like, surely you don't have a guilty conscience. You shouldn't. Do you believe in the freedom of speech? Do you believe in the freedom to express yourself? So, because you think BK is guilty, you want to stop the people talking that don't think he's guilty and actually are presenting it with evidence. It's not like they're just coming out of nowhere. We're just making up stuff with no value. Like, we have things to back things up. Like, we got reports, we got tests, we got pictures and audio, and there's things that support that this was not a slam dunk case. There's a lot of question marks. There's a lot of things that people look at and go, I don't know if he did that between that time, and that's Murphy barking, and he could kill 4 people with all those wounds in that time span, and I don't hear anything. And then Dylan and Bethany just go back to sleep. Like, I'm sorry. Don't get offended when I say this, but I'm not a sheep. Okay? I'm not I don't just listen to, now I don't question everything and turn it into a conspiracy theory either. Okay, I'm not one of those people. But I don't you're not just gonna shovel me something that just doesn't seem right at all and expect me to be like, all right, I ain't gonna ask no questions. You're right. That's just not me. That's not what I do. And I know some people aren't gonna like that. And to those people that don't like my content or don't like my style or don't like my music or don't like this or don't like that, I just want to tell you guys, that's okay. You don't like my, it's okay. But nobody's forcing you to watch, okay? And I'm not going to change anything that I'm doing. So I want to make that clear. I'm not going to change anything I'm doing. So if you don't like it and you still watch after this point on, it's your fault. It's like the definition of insanity. You're trying to get a different result after you know that there's not. Maybe in the future, one day I might change the way that I do things, but as of right now, I don't want to. Outkast is shout out to Outkast. I respect him. He's showing me nothing but love and everything. I don't want to be nothing like him. I'm not trying to copy him. I want my own style, and we disagree on things like, you know, I was on a panel on his channel a couple times. There's things that we have different viewpoints on where, like, he might think it's this, he might think it's that. That's okay. You know, people say, well, I don't like your music. You know, you should be like Pav, and they brought up Pav a couple times. Shout out to Pav, man. Pav is like he's been doing this so long. Some of y'all think he's got it figured out. Maybe he does. But I don't want to be like him either. I think he would respect that. I've never met him, but I'm pretty sure he should respect that. That I want to be my own person and do my own investigation, and I'm not trying to copy nobody's work, and I'm not trying to be like nobody. Real people respect that. I don't understand why somebody would want me to be like somebody else. This is weird to me. The criticism from true crime in boxing is totally different. In boxing, most people just say, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, and the other ones just be like, when I see you, I'm gonna beat your ass, and they've threatened me for 5 years, and nothing has ever happened to me. That's the worst you get in boxing. In this community, it's different, because some people are like, they say the most sincere things followed by the most craziest things. You know, hey man, I hope you feel better. Hey, great video. By the way, you don't know a damn thing what you're talking about. Stop it now. I'm warning you. Like that. Like, damn, that went from thanking me to damn near borderline, like, is that a threat? Like, it's weird. And I don't know if y'all are sincere or not, but if you see, I'm very interactive with you guys. Am I not? Am I not very interactive with you guys? The ones that support me, man, thank you. And for the people that were wishing me to feel better and everything, I appreciate y'all. I'm not trying to offend nobody, okay? But at the end of the day, I have a right to do what I'm doing. I haven't violated no YouTube's violation of guidelines or anything. I haven't violated nothing. So, and I'm not going to change anything. But I do want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I do want you to know that nothing I am saying, if you're not connected to this case in any way, this is not towards you. So I want this video to stay up so you guys know I am not going at anybody that lives in that town, okay? So please don't take offense. If you take offense after this video, I don't know what to tell you. For the people that will continue to complain about my content after I'm coming out here and telling you I'm not going to change anything, I don't know what to tell you. At this point, it is on you, okay? And from the people that do support me, let me know if you guys want to do the Q&A type of thing, or maybe I could do like a little live and we could, you know, talk about the case. If you disagree, come up and talk to me. Just watch how you talk to me. Oh, and to my boxing fans, y'all know I still rock with you. It's just it's not the sport. Like, I watch every fight, so you know what I mean. It's just the content itself. But you guys, man, y'all know I'm always gonna rock with you guys. And Teofimo Lopez, I should be making some content on that. You know, I'm not gonna miss that fight for anything. And but you know, you guys understand. I told you guys before I was gonna start the true crime that I was gonna be, you know, that would be taken over for a little bit. But you know, I'm still gonna do boxing content. You know, I've chosen to just keep the two genres together. I know it's a wild mix, but it's what I want to do. And you know what I mean, it is what it is. To everyone else, like I said, to the people that's been wishing me well, Merry Christmas. And to the people that don't like me, Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a Happy New Year. Please be safe. If we have a disagreement on this case, it's okay. I don't have anything against you, okay? And I want to make that clear. I don't even have to be doing this, but I just choose to. It's just how I am, okay? By the way, I'm a huge believer in having your rights, man. You know, you have a right to express yourself. So, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. This is the Idaho 4 Files. I'm your host, Shadow Ghost. God bless.